Hey good people, Batavia here. We are in the front yard garden. It's part 2. We're going through beds 4 through 8. Okay, doke. So quick housekeeping items. Thank you to those who like, watch, comment, share, and subscribe to Be Better Garden. We appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, consider it. If you do, there's a notification bell you can hit so you'll be alerted each time I share more #garden joy. Alright, so last time we were together, we walked through raised beds 1 through 3, which are over here. Today we're going to go through the rest of the front yard garden. I have 5 more raised beds that we're growing food in, so I want to share with you what's happening there. And yeah, let's dig in. Okie doke, so the back half of the front yard garden, and things are just taking off. We're going to go through beds 4, which start over there, through beds 8. So bed 4, first full year planting in it. Pretty small, but super cool because it kind of fits in the armpit of the front porch, which makes things kind of convenient and out of the way, but still accessible to all things sun and rain. I am growing beans and peppers and okra and chard in this bed. So Louisiana velvet okra is starting to get some height on it, starting to put some flowers. My hope is that this okra will get so tall where I can just stand on the porch and harvest it, which would be super cool. So we'll see. We still have some time for that. I have some giant jalapenos. So the peppers are supposed to be super big compared to your regular peppers. It's putting on a lot of peppers right now, so I'm looking to see kind of what the size is in comparison to kind of my regular jalapenos. I have some lettuce that basically is going to seed. And then I have green beans, all of the green beans. So I'm going to start harvesting these today. I have a couple of plants in here. This one has a bunch of beans on it that need to come out, which is great timing because I have the 31-day lunch challenge. My buddy Ben and I from the Backyard Gardens podcast, we're doing that, and so I need to get vegetables out of the garden and start to cook some of these things up. I also have chard, super large chard. This is my favorite, Forward Hook giant chard, I think it is. And I'm able to grow this in the summer. I'm in zone 6. I'm located in Chicago, Illinois, and this chard continues to do right by me. So it gets super large. It's not necessarily cold tolerant, but that's fine by me. I'm going to come back around and plant some of it in for my fall plantings and see how much I can get off of those plants. But yeah, it's a favorite, so check it out if you're interested in that. So that's bed number 4. This next bed number 5, it has purple things. This is where purple things start. So I have nice pretty purple bell peppers. So far only 2 on the plant, which may be all that this produces. I'm going to come back in and do fertilizing, which I'm not very diligent in. I try, but I try to come in with a fish and seaweed fertilizer on the first of the month and the 15th of the month. So we're right around that time now. This is the purple Apache pepper, which is so prolific. This is the pepper plant that I started, the seeds that were gifted to me by Sir Purple on Instagram. Check him out. He's doing some wonderful things in Florida with different peppers and creating different varieties. So this is the purple Apache, and he described it as seedy, which I'd agree with. They're small peppers and there are a bunch of seeds in them, which make it great for saving, but also you know, it's actually something to consider when it comes to eating these. But I plan on growing these next year. I already know that. I have one more purple bell pepper plant. Kind of cool to see the different shades from green to purple. This is another giant jalapeno. So you can see some larger, fatter jalapeno peppers there. I tucked in some more chard. I don't remember the variety for this, but I'm expecting this to get some height once the weather cools off a bit. And then I have the Petra basil, purple basil back here. I have some flowers, hibiscus, that I started from seed. These are more dahlias that were planted in a smaller space, which isn't really recommended, but I'm hoping to get some blooms off of these. We next up have sweet potatoes, so I'm really excited. There is the lasting question of, do I have enough time in Chicago to grow sweet potatoes? Enough hot weather? Jury's still out, but so far the plants look great. So I'm growing sweet potatoes in this raised bed. We also have maybe some bush beans in here somewhere, and then we have what I was hoping was something interesting and vegetable like, but is a weed, so I'm going to pull this. Then we have a sunflower, because we're going to go and take a look at our potato bed. The only place we're growing white potatoes up here is in this raised bed here. This is the Huckleberry Gold, which went in. This is the latest set of potatoes I planted. This is from May the 17th, I think. So we still have a little ways to go before we get ready to harvest those. You can see the plants haven't started to completely die back yet. Some random flowers that I put in a container because I had the starts and I wanted to have them grow somewhere. I do have some volunteers. The infamous Puka Melon. So I grew them last year. I wasn't impressed, but they have volunteered in various spaces in the front yard garden, and so I'm letting them do their thing, and I'll give them another try as far as taste testing. The final bed in the front yard garden, it has more things. So there's more purple things too. So there's eggplant. There's the Ichiban Eggplant, which is a single plant here, and it is producing nice eggplants. I'm going to harvest this one today as well. I've been waiting to get to August to pull some of these off the plant. So the purple bush beans are back here, along with some regular bush beans too. So these are getting a bit big, so they need to come off. We're going to do a harvest of all things that are ready to come out of the garden today. And then I have some red okra, which I tried last year. I wasn't crazy about it, but I wanted to give it another go, maybe in better kind of planting conditions. So I have 2 plants here, and we're waiting on the first okra from these plants as well. So yeah. Oh, one more eggplant. So that was the Ichiban eggplant, and then we also have your typical Black Beauty that you can see has put on fruit there. Eggplants, they're kind of prickly, so you have to be careful. Okie doke, so thanks for spending some time with me today. If y'all have any questions or suggestions or comments, feel free to drop them below, and I shall see you all in the next one.